My name is Jeremiah. I am 8 years old. I live in Lake Worth, Florida, and I'll be a professional hockey player when I grow up. You want to see something cool? Don't forget to Sally. My mom makes me these delicious banana oat chocolate chip muffins. She cuts them up because I have no teeth, and they're delicious. I've been growing these teeth for a year. Hey, Knuffle Bunny, this is my mom. She's amazing. Hi. It's time to go brush my teeth and get changed for hockey practice. Let's go. After breakfast, I always brush the teeth that I do have before getting changed for hockey practice. I love having long hair, but my mom says if I don't brush it, she's gonna cut it all off, so I have to brush it. I'm gonna pack my shin guards, my Velcro shorts, my gloves, my helmet. You need a lot of equipment to play hockey. My chest pad, and a really big bag to put it all in. And my elbow pads, and my pants. But don't worry, Knuffle, there's enough room for you. My mom says this bag weighs 30 pounds. Hockey makes me strong. Everybody, we're on our way to hockey now. I'm really excited to introduce you to my two coaches, Coach Matt and Coach Carrie. Coach Matt is my hockey coach. He practiced me with skills and stuff. I've been with him for 4 years. And for Coach Carrie, she's my skating coach. I've been with her for 4 years. All right, Knuffle Bunny, it's time to lace up our skates. If we can just get through this door. I start by putting on my shin pads, then my socks, next my hockey pants, followed by my elbow pads. Can't forget my chest pad, and my jersey. My mom helps with my skates while I put my cap on, and then I put my helmet on. My mom ties my skates so tight just in case if they don't slip off. Gloves, stick, and then I'm ready to go. All right, Knuffle Bunny, let's go. First, I take the ice with my hockey coach, Coach Matt. We work on every drill you need to be a good hockey player. A hockey drill is when you have your stick and puck and you work on stick handling, skills, passing, and all types of shooting. A whole lot of shooting. All different angles, even the hard ones.
Snipe this one. Nice shot.
That's what you call a one-timer. And that's what you call a Michigan. Nailed it. I got some schoolwork to catch up on while I wait for the next practice. For my school right now, I have to write my spelling words in cursive. It takes some time, but practice makes perfect. If I finish my schoolwork before the Zamboni stops cleaning the ice, I like to challenge Coach Matt to a bubble hockey game. Knuffle Bunny, you're on my team. I haven't won yet, but maybe with your help we can win.
I come to play.
I lost. I guess not. I'm about to go ski with my skating coach, Coach Carrie. For my second practice of the day, I focus on skating drills. Let's go. This is how you spin. This is how you skate backwards. This is how you defend really fast. This is how you stop. And this is how you fly. I think that's enough hockey for today. Here, let me introduce you to my cats real fast. That's Remy, she's crazy. That's Toby. They're Aussie cats, and they're hyperallergenic because I am allergic to cats. Sometimes I go walk my neighbor's dog. Her name is Sammy. Let's go. Let's go. Where is you going? Okay, right here? Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, yikes. It's all fun and games until she needs to use the bathroom. Sammy, we're gonna go back. Hey, Knuffle, let's do a flip. What I really love about Florida is that it's sunny all the time, which means I can jump on my trampoline every night. I like to jump as high as I can, but let me tell you, landing on the trampoline is a lot softer than the ice rink. Knuffle Bunny, I hope you had a great day with me walking the dog, seeing my cats, seeing my home, and going to my hockey lessons.
Knuffle Bunny Free, An Unexpected Diversion by Mo Willems. One day, not so long ago, Trixie took a big trip with her family. They were on their way to visit Trixie's Oma and Opa in Holland. Holland is far away. So that meant taking a taxi to the airport, waiting in line, watching Knuffle Bunny go through the big machine, waiting some more, and finally getting onto a real airplane. On the plane, Trixie played and read and slept. Before she knew it, the plane had landed. Trixie and her family left the airport and got on a train to go to Oma and Opa's house. Oma and Opa were so happy to see Trixie. Soon, Oma and Trixie were drinking cold glasses of chocolate milk in the garden. Suddenly, Trixie realized something. Trixie didn't tell her daddy that Knuffle Bunny was gone. She didn't have to. Trixie's daddy called the airline and asked them to look for Knuffle Bunny on the plane. But the plane had left for China. China is very far away. Trixie's mommy hugged her and asked her to be brave. Trixie's daddy told the story of when he was a little boy and said goodbye to his special lammy. Oma gave Trixie another glass of chocolate milk and remarked on how big she was getting. Trixie understood. She was getting bigger. Even if she wished she wasn't. The next morning, Trixie tried to enjoy going to the cafe and the swings in the playground and the carnival that was in town. And while the whole week was filled with fun things like eating French fries on the street, visiting real windmills, and feeding the ducks, Trixie was still sad. She missed her Knuffle Bunny. Oma and Opa understood. Oma and Opa had a plan. That night, they had a surprise for Trixie. A brand new, top-of-the-line, Funny Bunny Wunny Doll Extreme. It could walk. It could speak. In Dutch, it kan spreken. It could dance. It kan dansen. But it couldn't make Trixie feel any better. Trixie was sure that she wouldn't be able to sleep another night in a strange bed without her Knuffle Bunny. But before she knew it, she was dreaming. The next morning, Trixie felt better. She dreamed of Knuffle Bunny and all the places he would visit. She dreamed of all the children Knuffle Bunny would meet. She dreamed of how Knuffle Bunny would make them feel better. Trixie had a big breakfast. She played with Oma on the playground swings. She even tried a sip of Opa's coffee at the cafe. It was a great day. Before she knew it, the trip was over and it was time to go home. Trixie hugged Oma and Opa as hard as she could. Then Trixie and her family got back onto the train and back onto the plane and listened to the crying baby as the plane lifted off. Wah! But can you believe it? Right there, on that very plane, Trixie noticed something. Knuffle Bunny! Trixie was so happy to have Knuffle Bunny back in her arms. Happy enough to make a decision. Trixie turned around and said, "Would your baby like my Knuffle Bunny?" "Really?" asked the baby's mother. "Really?" asked Trixie's daddy. "Really?" asked Trixie's mommy. "Plaggy plaggy?" asked the baby. "Really?" said Trixie. She was big enough. The baby was happy. The baby's mother was thankful. Trixie's parents were proud. And the other passengers were very relieved. And that is how, a few weeks later, Trixie received her very first letter. A note to Trixie. Trixie, I hope to watch you grow up, fall in love, start a family, and be happy. And I hope that one day, many years from now, you will receive a package. From an old pen pal. Love, Daddy.
That was fun! Yeah.
Hi, Knuffles. I'm Cassidy. I'm a 7-year-old author, and I live in Brooklyn, New York City. And this is my mom. Hi. And she's super duper duper cool. Let's make my bed before we start a busy day together. We've got breakfast,
homeschool with a fun science experiment, a subway trip for a reading of my book. I told you I'm an author, right? And then Kung Fu class. But first, I gotta get ready. I start by washing my face.
This is soap that we can use to wash our face. Now, Knuffle, see?
Next, I use the steamer.
Now we just have to wait for some steam.
To give my face a good steam treatment.
Nice and warm.
And then some therapeutic oil
I'm gonna go first.
to keep my face moisturized.
And now, let's brush our teeth. Brush. Oh, and let's take our body off.
Then my mom starts spraying my hair with moisturizer. And then I fluff out my hair. I have an afro. It's big, fluffy hair, worn by lots of people with African descent, like me. Did you know this hair goes all the way back to ancient Egyptian times?
I think I got this.
That's it for the bathroom. Now time for breakfast.
Come on, Knuffle, let's go downstairs for breakfast. Wonder what we're gonna cook today. Probably my usual. Oh, I forgot. You don't know what that is.
My usual is a combination of healthy breakfast foods. Today we're having a hard-boiled egg, an apple, an orange,
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
and my mom is making bacon.
But, Mom? Yes? What will Knuffles eat? Knuffles, do you like carrots? Carrots are really, really yummy.
And a bagel. And now we're ready for breakfast. Let's say grace before we eat.
God, thank you for this food. Bless it and purify it. Let it be nourishing to our bodies. Help us to have a good, amazing day. Amen.
Amen.
Do you want some orange, Knuffle?
Knuffles, I'm done with breakfast. It's time to go get dressed. Let's go. So, I'm going to show you my options. This is option number 1. I have a blue skirt and my Thank You to Afro shirt. Then I have this option. And these are my other options. Okay, Knuffles, you can jump on the one that you like. Pop, 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 pop. The blue skirt, okay. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, the purple top, okay. I'm gonna go get dressed, Knuffles. So we're doing school. And also, I'm a homeschooler, so it's basically just school, but at home.
Today for science, we're going to do something really, really cool.
What is it?
What it is a neat science experiment on color-changing flowers.
It says thirsty plants use their roots and stems like straws. The color is going to travel from the bottom, and it's going to change the color of the flowers.
The first step in the experiment is to gather all our materials.
So for science today, we're going to need 2 mason jars.
Okay.
We're going to need water.
Okay.
We're going to need food coloring.
Yellow. That was a cool color. And I'll pick red.
We're going to need flowers.
I got them.
Next, we make a hypothesis.
Before we start, we always have a hypothesis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what do you think is going to happen?
I think they're going to, well, be different color flowers. And they're going to become really, really pretty.
Then we put food coloring in water that's in the mason jars.
Ooh, look at this.
I asked my mom to cut the stems of the flowers. Then I put my flowers into the colored water.
Okay, Knuffles, I'm going to put yours in first.
So it says that what's going to happen is that the tiny tubes in the stems are called xylems.
The xylems suck up the colors using what's called
Capillary action.
Now we have to wait and see if it works.
Since you have to do a book reading today for your book, we'll come back to see what happens, okay?
Okay. Okay, Knuffles, it's time to do affirmations.
Affirmations are something I do to say positive things about myself.
They make me feel better and they make me feel confident. I am somebody. I am capable. I am lovable. I am teachable. Therefore, I can learn. I will be the best that I can be. Okay, Knuffles, now we're going to go to a book reading. The idea for the book came after a lady complimented my hair. I said, "Thank you! It's an afro!" That video went viral and inspired my mom and I to write "Thank you to an afro."
After a day of homeschooling, I'm off to share my book with friends and family. To get to my book reading, me and my mom go down the block, past the park and school, and on to the subway. I love living in New York City. There's so many great neighborhoods to visit. Thank You to Afro by Cassidy Bridges. That's me. As Cassidy woke up for her day, she was full of excitement. She let a huge yawn. The book reading went great. It was fun to have my family there. And you, Knuffles. In case you don't see one today, look in the mirror and say, "Thank you, it's an afro." After another fun subway ride, it's time to practice my martial arts. Okay, Knuffles, we're at Kung Fu. So I'm gonna sit you down somewhere so you don't get kicked or anything. Kung Fu is how you learn how to fight to defend yourself. And a Sifu is not seafood, seafood. Is, well, basically a teacher. And in this case, he's also my grandpa.
Hi! Jinga! Look at hand kun.
Fast and strong.
Look at hand kun.
So pass them up. After our lesson, we get a chance to team up against our Kung Fu master. It turns out he's ticklish. Oh, before we get ready for bed, let's check on our flower experiment. Knuffles, look, our flowers are ready. Ooh, so pretty. After we brush our teeth and wash our face, it's time for me to pack you up for another kid. Thanks for spending the day with me, Knuffles, helping me pick my outfit, making breakfast, learning with me, reading, and even going to Kung Fu. I'm Lorelai. I'm 5. And I'm from Tennessee. This is my cat, Ruby. This is my room I share with my sister. Introduce yourself. I'm Lucinda. I love snow days. I get to sleep in. This is my bed. This is my sister's bed. My sister has a pillow on her door because if we didn't have a pillow, she would roll off of her bed like she already did one day, and she was scared. This is the dress-up area. This is my music area. I can sing songs here and play the piano here, and even play the guitar. Knuffle Bunny, this is how we play the piano. La 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 la. Come with me. Let's go feed the chickens. When I wake up, I always go check on my chickens, but I got a late start because it's a snow day. Knuffle Bunny, let's go. My daddy and I always go check on the chickens together. My daddy has such a big beard. If he cut it off, I don't think I would recognize him. A small one. When it's cold outside, the chickens like to cuddle. Don't eat them! They have to be quacked and cooked. Time to feed the chickens. Bok, 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 bok. We had these chickens since they were tiny baby chicks. This is a rooster. Elko, did you know that roosters don't lay eggs? These are chickens. This is Reba, Winnie, and Vash. Time to go inside. I put all my eggs on the egg holder on the counter. The chickens lay different color eggs. The green ones are my favorite. All done. My friends Max and Ian came over. We're gonna go look for some snowmen. The snowman's missing an eye. Maybe I can fix it. I tried to put it back, but it won't stick.
It won't come. I'll just put it in here.
It's so cold. Let's go home.
Don't leave me.
These are cinnamon rolls. This is my mommy. I love when we cook together.
Knuffle Bunny wants to.
Alright, Knuffle Bunny.
He put one down.
Woohoo! Alright, so these have to cook now. So we're gonna go ahead and put these
In the oven. This is our craft time. We're gonna make a snowman craft. We get to use glue, sprinkles, and marshmallows.
Every snowman and snowflake are supposed to look different.
How do we spell Knuffle Bunny?
K. I'm still practicing how to do a K, Mommy. Knuffle Bunny and Lola at the top.
Wow, it's so pretty!
That was a wonderful craft time. Let's go deliver some eggs to Miss Andy. We have to be careful on the ice.
Okay, here we go. Ooh, some of these are big. Look at that.
And some of them are small.
Some of them are small. Those are the good ones, though, huh?
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Y'all have a good day. Stay warm. On our journey back across the street.
I'm gonna ice skate.
We're gonna go inside and make breakfast for dinner. It's my favorite, making eggs for dinner. First we add the butter. Then we scramble the eggs. Then my favorite part, we put in the cheese.
Everywhere.
I wonder which chicken laid these eggs. Which one do you think?
Elko.
We know it's not Elko. Why? Why is it not Elko?
Because he's a rooster.
He's a rooster. Roosters aren't laying the egg.
No.
These eggs are super yummy, and I helped cook them. Time for dessert and cinnamon rolls with icing.
I think Knuffle Bunny likes that.
Oh, really? Probably because you did such a good job putting the icing on.
By myself.
When I go to bed at night, I take them off, my glasses off, and put them in here. I always brush my teeth.
Come on, Knuffle Bunny, let's go put on our pajamas. I got my jammies on. Thank you for spending the day with me, Knuffle Bunny. Now you're gonna go see another child.
Knuffle Bunny 2, A Case of Mistaken Identity by Mo Willems. One morning, not so long ago, Trixie took a walk with her daddy. By now, Trixie really knew how to talk. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to show Amy, and then I'll show Meg, and then I'll show Margot, and then I'll show Jane, and then I'll show Leela, and then I'll show Rebecca, and then I'll show Noah, and then I'll show Robbie, and then I'll show Toshi, and then I'll show Casey, and then I'll show Connie, and then I'll show Parker, and then I'll show Brian, and then, and talk, and talk. Trixie was excited because she was taking her one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny someplace very special. Come on! School. Trixie couldn't wait to show Knuffle Bunny to Ms. Greengrove and all her friends in pre-K. But just as her daddy kissed her goodbye, Trixie saw Sonia. Suddenly, Trixie's one-of-a-kind Knuffle Bunny wasn't so one-of-a-kind anymore. The morning did not go well. Knuffle! 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 The afternoon was worse. When the school bell rang, Ms. Greengrove returned the Knuffle Bunnies. And the day got better. Then, before she knew it, it was time to go home. Trixie ate her dinner, devoured her dessert, brushed her teeth, and tried to escape the Mommy and Daddy robots from Planet Snurp. At past bedtime, Trixie was tucked in, ready for sleep. But a few hours later, Trixie realized something. Trixie marched into her Mommy and Daddy's room and said, "That is not my bunny." Trixie's daddy tried to explain what 2:30 a.m. means. He asked, "Can we deal with this in the morning?" Trixie's daddy went to the phone. Before he even made it down the stairs, brrrring, the phone rang. "We have your bunny," said a man's voice on the other end. "We have yours," replied Trixie's daddy. Arrangements were made. Trixie and her daddy rushed across the neighborhood. Trixie did not want to be late. Neither did Sonia. There was an exchange. And the Knuffle Bunnies were back where they belonged. "I was so worried about my bunny," said Sonia. "So was I," Trixie replied. Then they both said, "I'm glad you got your bunny back," at the exact same time. And that is how Trixie found her first best friend. Knuffle Bunny accepted, of course. Epilogue. The next morning, both Trixie and Sonia rushed to school. The new best friends had a lot of catching up to do. "Do you want to play with my Knuffle Bunny?" "Sure. Do you want to play with mine?" The end.
That was fun. Yeah.